Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
First, to understand our question, the program has to accept the string domain of a company and then the names of n persons along with their designations, and our task is to generate email ID for those n employees in the company domains, and the format of the email ID is the person name dot the designation at the domain. So this will be the format, and all the characters must be in lowercase. As you know, email IDs are always in lowercase. So programmers accept the string domain of a company, the names of the n persons along with their destination as the inputs. Now our task is to generate email ID for those n employees in the company. And the format of the email ID is the person name dot designation at domain, and all the characters in the email ID should be in lowercase. So now we'll take our test case. So in this case, xyz.com is the domain, and then we have 5 employees with their 5 designations. So for the first one, Bablu HR, the format is the person name dot the designation at domain. So Bablu, as I said, they must be in lowercase. So Bablu dot HR at the domain is xyz.com. Similarly, Deepa dot SDE at xyz.com, and then Catherine dot HR at xyz.com, and then Mambo project lead at xyz.com, and the last one, Nancy dot SDE at xyz.com. So we have created the email IDs in the specified format. So this will be our output. Now for our second test case, we have abcd.com as the domain, and we have 3 employees in that. So Janvi, the team TE, so Janvi.te, J should be in lowercase. So Janvi.te at abcd.com, and Anita.hr at abcd.com, and Hector.tl at abcd.com. xyz.com. So this will be the output. So what we have to do is we have to define a class, company, and implement some methods so that the program runs successfully. So we have to define a class, company, and implement some methods so that the program runs successfully. Now let us implement the program in Java programming language. So here we have the class hello, and here we have the main method, and here we have the scanner class to get our inputs, and then we have the domain name. So we're getting the domain name from the user, and then we have creating an object company with the domain name, and then we are getting the integer n and iterating from 1 to n, and for the string employee we are going to initiate it, and then we are going to print the company dot generate email id of the employee 0 and the employee 1. So we have to define this function generate email id of the object company. So the class company will contain the private string, the domain name, and then we have public company string domain name. So here we have this domain equal to, so the domain name, so we have assigned the domain name to the domain. So now for this purpose, that is, we are going to generate the email id of the employee 0 and the employee 1. So for that we have the public string generate email id function of the string name, that is string person, the string name, and the string designation. So we are going to use them as parameters. As you know, they must be in the specified format of the person name dot designation at the domain name. So we are going to return the string format as the person name and dot the designation at the domain name. So first we will have the person name and dot the designation and the domain name. So that is this dot domain name, and as you know, email IDs should be in lowercase. So we are going to convert them into lowercase by just mentioning that to lower case function. So this will convert them into lowercase, and finally we'll return it.